What if you could turn your pet's favorite game into a powerful training tool that sharpens their mind, strengthens your bond, and tires them out faster than a 5-mile run? Picture this. You crouch behind the couch holding your breath. Your dog is sniffing around the room, tail wagging, ears perked. She rounds the corner, spots you, and erupts into a frenzy of happy barks and wiggles. That moment of discovery, that pure, unfiltered joy, is what makes hide and seek more than just a game. It's a conversation between you and your pet. A conversation built on trust, attention, and a little bit of clever deception. Most pet owners never realize that this childhood favorite is actually one of the most effective training exercises you can do. It combines recall, stay, search, and problem solving into one incredibly fun package. And the best part? You don't need any special equipment or a professional trainer. All you need is a few minutes, some high-value treats, and the willingness to act a little silly now. Before we dive into the step-by-step method, let's clear up a common misconception. This isn't about confusing your pet or making them anxious. A well-structured game of hide and seek actually builds confidence. It teaches them that when you disappear, you always come back, or rather, they can always find you. It turns what could be a source of stress into a rewarding puzzle. So whether you have a dog, a clever cat, or even a bunny with a nose for adventure, the principles are the same. You're going to communicate using their strongest senses: smell, sound, and sight. And you're going to do it in a way that feels like play, not work. Let's start with the foundation, the stay command. If your pet doesn't have a solid stay, the game falls apart before it begins. But don't worry, we're not talking about a perfect competition-level stay. We just need them to hold still long enough for you to hide. Begin in a small, familiar room with minimal distractions. Ask your pet to sit, show them your open palm like a stop sign, and say, "Stay." Take one step back. If they hold, instantly reward with a treat and praise. If they break, gently guide them back to the starting spot without scolding. The key is to make success easy at first. One step, then two, then walking to the other side of the room. Keep sessions short, just 2 or 3 minutes, and always end on a positive note. You're building a muscle of patience. Once your pet can hold a stay for 10 to 15 seconds while you move across the room, it's time to introduce the seek element. This is where the magic happens. Ask for the stay, walk a short distance away, and call out a release word like "find me" in an excited, playful tone. When they reach you, celebrate like they just won the lottery. Treats, pets, a happy voice make coming to you the best thing that happens all day. Repeat this a few times, always starting easy. You're not hiding yet, you're just teaching the connection between the release cue and the reward of reaching you now for the first real hide. Choose a spot that's partially visible, maybe just crouching behind a chair so they can still see part of you. Give the stay command, sneak to your spot, and call "find me." The moment they spot you and start moving your way, encourage them. "Yes, good find, come on." When they arrive, reward lavishly. You're making the game crystal clear. I disappear, you search, you find, we party. After a few successful partial hides, it's time to disappear completely. Behind a door. In a closet, under a blanket fort. At this stage, if they seem confused or give up too easily, give a little hint, a quiet cough, a shuffle of your feet, or even peeking out for a split second. You want to set them up for success, not frustration. As your pet gets better, you can increase the difficulty. Hide in new rooms. Go upstairs, hide behind the shower curtain. You can even start incorporating their toys or a specific person they love to find. Another brilliant variation is to hide treats or their favorite toy and send them to find it. This builds their independent searching skills and relies more on their nose than their eyes. For dogs especially, this is incredibly satisfying. It taps into their natural scavenging instincts. You'll notice their body language change. They lower their head, sniff deliberately. Their tail might go still with concentration. That's the sign of a fully engaged brain. But here's the real secret most trainers don't talk about: the power of the win. Every single game should end with your pet finding you. You never want the session to end in failure or confusion. If they're struggling, make your next hide easier. Let them succeed. That final successful find is what cements the learning and leaves them excited for the next round. Over time, you'll notice your pet's stay gets rock solid. Their recall becomes faster and more reliable. They pay more attention to where you are in the house, even when you're not playing. You've essentially built a fun, ongoing training session that doesn't feel like training at all, and the benefits go far beyond obedience. Hide and seek is mental enrichment. It burns nervous energy. It reduces boredom-based behaviors like chewing or barking. It strengthens your bond because you are literally the prize. You become the most interesting thing in their world. For shy or insecure pets, it builds courage. For hyper or distracted pets, it teaches focus. It's a game that grows with them, always offering a new challenge, always ending with that joyful reunion. What's the most creative spot your pet has ever found you in? Share your best hide and seek story in the comments. I can't wait to read them. And for more ways to turn playtime into training breakthroughs, subscribe to Instant Pet Trainer.